The last time, I explained myself. The rehearsal. Mara learned early how to rehearse her life. She rehearsed conversations while brushing her teeth, while driving familiar roads, while lying awake at night staring at the faint crack in her ceiling that looked like a river splitting into two directions. She rehearsed explanations the way other people rehearsed apologies, carefully, gently, hoping the right combination of words would soften disappointment before it arrived. That morning, the kitchen smelled like burnt toast and lemon cleaner. The radio hummed low with a voice she wasn't listening to. Mara stood barefoot on the tile floor, phone face down on the counter, and practiced again. "I'm not quitting," she whispered to the empty room. "I'm just redirecting." She shook her head, too defensive. "I've thought this through," she tried next. "This isn't impulsive. Still wrong." What she really meant was simpler and harder to say. "I can't keep living a life that feels borrowed." But that sentence never made it past her lips. It felt too sharp, too honest, like it would cut whoever heard it, or worse, invite them to cut her back. The meeting was in an hour. Family first, then work, then the rest of the world. Mara exhaled and reached for her mug, the one with the hairline crack she kept meaning to throw away. It had survived 3 moves, 2 jobs, and 1 heartbreak. It felt symbolic in a way she didn't have the energy to unpack. She took a sip. The coffee was bitter. So was the truth she was about to explain. The table. They gathered around the dining table like it was a courtroom. Her mother sat at the head, hands folded, expression carefully neutral. Her sister leaned back in her chair, arms crossed, already prepared to disagree. Her uncle, invited without her consent, scrolled through his phone until it was time to look concerned. Mara had asked for support. She got an audience. "So," her mother said, softly but firmly, "tell us what's going on." Mara swallowed. This was it. The moment she'd rehearsed for weeks. She began with context. History. Responsibility. She talked about burnout. About feeling misaligned. About wanting to build something of her own. She avoided words like dream and calling. She used words like practical and sustainable instead. Halfway through her second sentence, her sister interrupted. "That doesn't make sense financially." Her uncle laughed lightly. "Everyone hates their job, Mara. That's adulthood." Her mother sighed, not angrily but tiredly. "You've always had trouble sticking things out." The room closed in. Mara kept talking anyway, her explanation growing longer, messier, more desperate. She offered timelines, backup plans, assurances. Each word seemed to make them less convinced. By the time she finished, her throat burned. There was a pause. Then her mother said, "I just don't want you making a mistake." What she meant was, "I don't trust you to know what you're doing." Mara nodded. She always nodded. That night, she went home with her explanations still clinging to her skin, heavy and sour.